When we were playing those really lovely scenes in the bedroom in the little house, we were kind of trapped there in that bed because the room was so tiny.
Do you believe you truly understand every aspect of Little House on the Prairie simply because you've watched it countless times? Caution. For what we are about to unveil will surprise you. Scenes you have never witnessed and truths long concealed. This beloved show harbors many secrets, and today you will be astounded to uncover them. Brace yourself to rediscover the hidden wonders of Little House on the Prairie. Did you know that Michael Landon's vision dominates Little House on the Prairie? It holds a special place in television history, largely due to the indelible mark left by its creator and star, Michael Landon. From its inception, Landon wielded significant creative influence over the show, shaping its direction and tone to reflect his own vision. However, this creative control also sparked tensions, notably with his co-executive producer, Ed Friendly, who ultimately departed due to disagreements with Landon's approach. Friendly's concerns centered on Landon's departures from the source material, Laura Ingalls Wilder's beloved books, accusing him of steering the Ingalls family towards an unrealistically comfortable existence. Friendly lamented the divergence, quipping that the show had transformed into How Affluent Is My Prairie, in reference to the perceived affluence of the Ingalls family, seemingly untouched by the harsh realities of pioneer life. His criticism underscored a tension between historical accuracy and Landon's desire to imbue the series with warmth and optimism. Yet, for many viewers, Landon's softer interpretation resonated deeply. Cindy Landon, Michael's widow, attested to the authenticity of his portrayal, suggesting that watching Little House was akin to observing Michael himself, a testament to his love for family and innate warmth. Melissa Gilbert, who portrayed Laura Ingalls on the show, echoed this sentiment, affirming that the values depicted on screen were a reflection of Landon's own convictions. His belief in the inherent goodness of people infused the series with a sense of hope and compassion, making it a comforting presence for audiences. Despite criticisms of historical inaccuracies and sanitized portrayals of prairie life, Landon's imprint on Little House on the Prairie endures as a source of reassurance and nostalgia. By sacrificing strict adherence to history in favor of fostering a sense of heart and optimism, Landon transformed the show into a timeless reflection of his own better nature, inviting viewers into a world where kindness prevails and the human spirit triumphs. In the end, it is this enduring legacy of warmth and compassion that continues to draw audiences to the idyllic landscapes of Walnut Grove, where Michael Landon's spirit remains ever present. One thing that very few people know is that Laura's worst enemy is Melissa Gilbert's best friend. Behind the scenes of Little House on the Prairie, the dynamics among the cast often diverged from the on-screen portrayals. While Laura Ingalls and Nelly Olson may have been sworn enemies on camera off-screen, Melissa Gilbert and Allison Arngrim shared a deep bond of friendship that sometimes puzzled fans who couldn't discern the line between fiction and reality. Despite their characters' antagonistic relationship, Gilbert and Arngrim were inseparable off-set, a closeness that occasionally led to amusing misunderstandings among viewers. Melissa Gilbert reminisced about instances where their off-screen camaraderie would prompt strangers to mistakenly assume she needed protection from Arngrim's mischievous on-screen persona. Even at a young age, Gilbert found herself wanting to dispel the misconception, reminding people that their interactions were merely part of the show. The disparity between their real-life friendship and on-screen rivalry highlighted the actors' ability to separate their professional roles from personal relationships, a skill sometimes lost on audiences engrossed in the drama of Walnut Grove. Contrary to expectations, the bond between Gilbert and Arngrim surpassed the on-set camaraderie between Gilbert and Melissa Sue Anderson, who portrayed Laura's sister, Mary Ingalls. Anderson, by her own admission, shared fewer memories with Gilbert, reflecting their contrasting personalities. While Gilbert and Arngrim embraced a lively, spirited dynamic reminiscent of their characters, Anderson exuded a quieter demeanor, aligning more closely with her on-screen persona as the well-behaved Mary. Allison Arngrim, known for her portrayal of the mischievous Nelly Olson, humorously acknowledged the parallel between her off-screen persona and her character's disposition. She recounted how Anderson, in contrast, viewed their antics with an air of disapproval, embodying Mary's prim and proper demeanor. Arngrim's jest about Anderson's perceived wariness of their influence perfectly encapsulated the alignment between the actors' personalities and their on-screen counterparts, adding an amusing layer of authenticity to their interactions. There is a truth that the backstage of the show is full of jokes, but not many people believe it. Behind the scenes of Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon's leadership set the tone for a dynamic work environment that balanced hard work with moments of playful camaraderie. Landon's insistence on professionalism was matched only by his penchant for mischief, creating a work-play dichotomy that defined the atmosphere on set. Rachel Greenbush, one half of the twin actresses who portrayed young Carrie Ingalls, recalled the expectation of focused dedication when it came time to work. Landon's demand for excellence ensured that every cast member approached their scenes with a sense of purpose and commitment. However, when the cameras stopped rolling, the atmosphere transformed into a playground where laughter and hijinks reigned supreme. Melissa Gilbert and Allison Arngrim, portrayed on-screen adversaries Laura Ingalls and Nelly Olson, were the ringleaders of off-set amusement. Their inseparable bond translated into a constant stream of playful antics, with epic games of tag and Red Rover becoming legendary among the cast. Despite their characters' conflicts, Gilbert and Arngrim shared an unbreakable friendship that infused the set with infectious energy and joy. Yet, it was the adults who truly took playful antics to new heights. Landon, revered as a heartthrob during the show's run, often found himself the object of admiration from fans who lingered around the set hoping for a glimpse of their idol. To deter unwanted attention, Landon devised a mischievous strategy known as his marriage security tactic. Melissa Gilbert delighted in recounting this favorite behind-the-scenes tale, which involved Landon using live frogs to startle unsuspecting onlookers. Gilbert explained to Entertainment Weekly how she would capture frogs, and Landon, ever the prankster, would nonchalantly place them in his mouth before engaging in conversation with fans. The inevitable moment when the frogs leaped from his mouth never failed to elicit shrieks of surprise and amusement from unsuspecting admirers, effectively dispersing any lingering crowds. Landon's playful antics not only provided moments of levity during long days of filming, but also fostered a sense of camaraderie among the cast and crew. His ability to balance dedication to craft with a mischievous sense of humor ensured that the set of Little House on the Prairie was not only a place of work, but also a sanctuary of laughter and friendship. There's another secret about movie meals that you need to know. Little House on the Prairie may have transported viewers to a simpler time, where pioneer families gathered around the kitchen table for hearty, home-cooked meals. But behind the scenes, the reality was quite different. Melissa Gilbert, who charmed audiences as Laura Ingalls, provided a peek behind the curtain during an interview with Parade, shedding light on the culinary secrets of the beloved series. While Ma Ingalls may have toiled over the stove to put food on the table for her family, the production of Little House on the Prairie opted for simplicity and affordability. Gilbert's revelation that the iconic Ingalls family dinners were comprised of Dinty Moore beef stew, Kentucky fried chicken, and Pillsbury biscuits dispel any romantic notions of authentic pioneer cooking. Suddenly, the rustic charm of the kitchen table loses its luster, replaced by the practicalities of television production. Despite the departure from traditional pioneer fare, Gilbert assures fans that the results were far from disappointing. In fact, she admits to eagerly indulging in the surplus food, relishing the opportunity to feast on the convenient and satisfying meals provided on set. The juxtaposition of the show's nostalgic portrayal of frontier life with the modern conveniences of fast food highlights the creative liberties often taken in the pursuit of authenticity. Yet, while the meals served on set may not have mirrored the culinary traditions of the pioneer era, they nonetheless contributed to the overall authenticity of the series. The Ingalls family may have feasted on Kentucky Fried Chicken instead of freshly baked bread, but the bonds of family and the values of hard work and perseverance remained steadfast, transcending the confines of the dinner table. Gilbert's revelation offers a fascinating glimpse into the behind-the-scenes workings of Little House on the Prairie, showcasing the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the production team. While the kitchen table may not have been laden with homemade delicacies, the spirit of the series, embodied by its talented cast and timeless themes, continues to resonate with audiences, proving that sometimes authenticity can be found in unexpected places. Do you know that Sean Penn and Jason Bateman debuted on the show? The origins of Hollywood stars are often traced back to humble beginnings, and for Sean Penn and Jason Bateman, their journey to stardom began on the iconic television series Little House on the Prairie. Long before they became household names, both actors cut their teeth in the industry as child actors, making their mark on the beloved frontier drama. Sean Penn's foray into acting may initially go unnoticed by fans, as his first role in Little House on the Prairie was uncredited. He appeared as one of several unnamed extras who populated the bustling town of Walnut Grove. However, his brief on-screen appearance in the episode The Voice of Tinker Jones holds significance, as it marked the intersection of family and career. Penn's father, Leo Penn, a respected television director of the 70s and 80s, helmed the episode, providing young Sean with a memorable bring-your-kid-to-work day experience that would later foreshadow his own illustrious career. In contrast, Jason Bateman's introduction to the series was more substantial, as he portrayed Jason Cooper, an orphan taken in by the Ingalls family starting in the 7th season. Bateman's portrayal of the endearing young character spanned 21 episodes, showcasing his talent and versatility at a young age. His role on Little House on the Prairie served as a springboard for his burgeoning career, laying the foundation for his future success in both film and television. From these humble beginnings on the prairie, Sean Penn and Jason Bateman would go on to achieve remarkable success in Hollywood, with Penn establishing himself as a powerhouse actor known for his intense performances in dramas, while Bateman carved out a niche as a versatile performer equally adept at comedy and drama. Their early experiences on Little House on the Prairie not only provided them with valuable acting opportunities, but also served as a stepping stone to greater heights in the entertainment industry. Little House on the Prairie is the ideal place to become a child actor, do you agree? The life of a child actor in Hollywood can be fraught with challenges, from the pressures of performance to the demands of balancing work and education. However, for the young stars of Little House on the Prairie, their behind-the-scenes experiences were marked by warmth, camaraderie, and a supportive environment fostered by the show's creator and star, Michael Landon. Despite the rigorous demands of filming a television series, Little House on the Prairie was not without its moments of joy and fun for its young cast members. Behind the scenes, the set was alive with laughter and camaraderie, as the children enjoyed games, crafts, and even birthday parties complete with cake. These moments of levity provided a welcome respite from the pressures of performance and served to strengthen the bonds among the cast. For the young actors, the experience of working on Little House was not only enjoyable, but also creatively and professionally rewarding. Melissa Gilbert, who portrayed the spirited Laura Ingalls, spoke fondly of her time on set, highlighting the sense of validation she felt as a contributing member of an artistic endeavor. Landon's ability to find the right balance between nurturing support and demanding professionalism ensured that the children were treated with respect and given the opportunity to excel in their roles. Matthew Liberteau, who portrayed Albert Ingalls on the show, echoed Gilbert's sentiments, emphasizing Landon's knack for setting realistic expectations and providing guidance tailored to the needs of the young actors. As long as they showed up on time, knew their lines, and worked hard, they were valued members of the team. Anyone who loves the series will admit that 9 seasons have given the show time to wander to strange places. Little House on the Prairie may have been rooted in Laura Ingalls Wilder's beloved children's novels, but as the show stretched into its 9-season run, the need for fresh material led the writing team into uncharted territory. Michael Landon, ever the visionary, recognized early on the challenge of generating enough content from the 7 books they had optioned. To keep the series fresh and engaging for viewers, the writers ventured into creative realms that sometimes strayed far from the source material. One of the most infamous departures from Wilder's novels came in the form of the episode Sylvia, which introduced audiences to a terrifying attacker adorned in one of the most chilling masks ever seen on television. This unexpected turn towards psychological horror shocked viewers and remains a standout, albeit polarizing, moment in the series' history. While Sylvia may represent the pinnacle of the show's inventiveness, it was far from the only instance of the writers delving into unconventional storylines. Throughout its run, Little House on the Prairie offered a mix of heartwarming family drama and bizarre diversions that kept viewers on their toes. From encounters with circus fat ladies to the adoption of an orangutan, the show embraced its eccentric side with gusto. However, perhaps the most audacious move came in the form of the series finale, where the citizens of Walnut Grove staged a literal explosion, destroying their own town in a dramatic climax that left audiences stunned. Yet, it is precisely this blend of family-friendly storytelling and prime-time melodrama that has ensured the enduring appeal of Little House on the Prairie. The show's willingness to take risks and venture into unexpected territory kept viewers tuning in week after week, eager to see what new twists and turns awaited their favorite characters. In many ways, Little House was ahead of its time, offering water-cooler-worthy moments long before the era of binge-watching and social media spoilers. Despite its occasional forays into the surreal, Little House on the Prairie remains a cherished classic, beloved by generations of fans for its timeless themes of love, resilience, and the bonds of family. While some may still boggle over the show's more bizarre moments, there's no denying its enduring legacy as one of television's most beloved and enduring dramas. It's no secret to you this quintessentially American show was popular in both France and Spain, which was a major breakthrough. Little House on the Prairie, with its quintessentially American setting and themes, might seem like a show tailor-made for audiences with a specific cultural nostalgia for pioneer days. However, its appeal extended far beyond the borders of the United States, captivating viewers across the globe, including in Europe. One of the surprising success stories of Little House unfolded in Spain, where the series garnered significant popularity during its original airing. The TP de Oro, a prestigious Spanish television award, recognized the show on multiple occasions, underscoring its widespread appeal. In 1976, Karen Grassel, known for her portrayal of Caroline "Ma" Ingalls, received the award for Best Foreign Actress, while Michael Landon, who portrayed the iconic Charles Ingalls, secured second place as Best Foreign Actor. Furthermore, the series itself was honored with the award for Best Foreign Series, cementing its status as a beloved favorite among Spanish audiences. The show's success continued into the 1980s, with Melissa Sue Anderson, who portrayed Mary Ingalls, earning the accolade for Best Foreign Actress in 1980. This recognition underscored the enduring popularity of Little House and its ability to resonate with viewers across cultural and linguistic barriers. Interestingly, the character of Nelly Olsen, portrayed with memorable gusto by Alison Arngrim, found particular resonance in France. Arngrim's portrayal of the bratty antagonist endeared her to French audiences, who embraced Nelly as a beloved character rather than a villain. Arngrim herself became a beloved figure in France, spending months at a time making public appearances and meeting adoring fans. In an interview with the New York Times, Arngrim reflected on the unique reception of Nelly in France, noting that her French fans didn't perceive the character as mean, but rather as quintessentially French in her demeanor. The international success of Little House on the Prairie serves as a testament to the universal themes of family, resilience, and community depicted in the series. Despite its distinctly American setting, the show's timeless appeal transcended cultural boundaries, captivating audiences around the world and solidifying its status as a cherished classic of television history. Did you know that Walnut Grove was always destined for destruction? Little House on the Prairie masterfully crafted Walnut Grove into more than just a backdrop. It became a character in its own right, a cozy haven that viewers could call home. However, the show's idyllic facade was shattered in its final episode when the defiant citizens of Walnut Grove made the dramatic decision to destroy their beloved town rather than see it fall into the hands of a ruthless developer. Within the show's universe, the decision to obliterate Walnut Grove was driven by a sense of defiance and solidarity among its residents. Faced with the looming threat of corporate greed, the townspeople chose to take matters into their own hands, symbolically reclaiming their autonomy and preserving the integrity of their community. However, behind the scenes, the decision to destroy Walnut Grove was motivated by practical necessity. The sets of Little House on the Prairie, meticulously constructed in Simi Valley on leased land, were subject to certain conditions stipulated in the original agreement. One such condition required the network to leave the land in its original state once filming concluded. As the series drew to a close, executive producer Michael Landon faced the daunting task of dismantling the carefully crafted town. Rather than quietly dismantling the sets, Landon opted for a dramatic and cathartic conclusion that would resonate with viewers and provide closure for the cast and crew. In an interview with the New York Times, Landon defended the decision to destroy Walnut Grove, citing its symbolic significance as a fitting end to the pioneering spirit that defined the series. The explosive finale served as a powerful catharsis for those involved in the production, with tears flowing as the town went up in flames. However, the decision to reverse the order of the last two episodes by NBC added a bizarre twist to the series' conclusion. After witnessing the dramatic destruction of Walnut Grove, viewers were left bewildered as the town inexplicably reappeared in a strange curtain call, raising questions about continuity and narrative coherence. Despite the unconventional ending, Little House on the Prairie left an indelible mark on television history, not only for its heartfelt storytelling and memorable characters, but also for its willingness to push the boundaries of convention. The destruction of Walnut Grove may have signaled the end of an era, but it also underscored the enduring legacy of a beloved series that continues to captivate audiences around the world. While Little House on the Prairie offered viewers a glimpse into the idyllic world of Walnut Grove, the unsettling truth is that the show's Simi Valley set was situated just 15 miles away from a nuclear laboratory with a troubling history. The Santa Susana Field Laboratory, which served as the backdrop for the series' iconic town, was allegedly the site of the worst radioactive disaster in U.S. history, according to the documentary series Autopsy: The Last Hours of. Reports of a cancer spike among nearby residents raised concerns about potential health risks associated with the laboratory's operations. Hundreds of individuals in the vicinity were reportedly affected by the cancer cluster, prompting multiple studies of the area's environmental and health conditions. These findings took on added significance for Little House fans following the death of Michael Landon in 1991 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. While official reports from the Department of Toxic Substances Control acknowledged higher rates of bladder and lung cancer in the surrounding area, they stopped short of attributing these cases to radioactive contamination. Forensic pathologist Dr. Michael Hunter, in an episode of Autopsy, focusing on Landon's death, asserted his belief that Landon's pancreatic cancer was unrelated to his long-term exposure to the Simi Valley workplace. Despite the reassurances from official sources, the proximity of the Santa Susana Field Laboratory to the Little House on the Prairie set casts a shadow over the show's otherwise wholesome image. While the true impact of the Santa Susana Field Laboratory on the health of nearby residents remains a subject of debate and investigation, its proximity to the beloved television series adds a layer of intrigue and unease to the show's legacy. You wouldn't expect bad girl Nelly Olson to turn into a camp icon. Allison Arngrim's portrayal of the iconic villain Nelly Olson on Little House on the Prairie captivated audiences with its over-the-top villainy and campy charm. With her blonde sausage curls and pert smirk, Nelly Olson became synonymous with the quintessential bad girl, earning Arngrim a dedicated fan following that transcended the boundaries of conventional television fandom. For many viewers, Nelly's saucy demeanor and snippy put-downs made her an irresistible figure, and Arngrim's embrace of the character's notoriety only solidified her status as a surprise gay icon. As Arngrim herself recounted to the New York Times, she made a conscious decision to fully embrace Nelly and the adoration of her fans, recognizing that her portrayal of the character had struck a chord with audiences, particularly within the LGBTQ+ community. Arngrim's journey from child star to beloved gay icon has been marked by resilience and advocacy. Despite the challenges she faced in shedding Nelly's notoriety, Arngrim chose to embrace her role as a cultural icon, becoming a regular fixture at Pride Month events and performing at gay resorts. Her openness about her own experiences, including being assaulted as a child, has endeared her to fans, who admire her courage and strength. Beyond her on-screen persona, Arngrim's advocacy work has made her an important figure in the LGBTQ+ community. Her close friendship with Steve Tracy, who portrayed Nelly's husband Percival, and his battle with AIDS, inspired Arngrim to become a vocal advocate for AIDS awareness and prevention. As she explained to ABC News, her role as Nelly provided her with a platform to address important issues, such as HIV/AIDS, to audiences who may not have otherwise listened. Little House on the Prairie uses nostalgia to look back at current issues. Have you really heard it? Little House on the Prairie may have been set in the past, but its storytelling resonated deeply with the social and political realities of the 1970s and early 1980s. Melissa Gilbert, who portrayed the spirited Laura Ingalls, reflected on the show's relevance in an interview with Parade, noting that the stories they told were reflective of the times in which they lived. This unique approach allowed the series to tackle contemporary issues through the lens of historical fiction, making complex topics more accessible to viewers. Under the guidance of executive producer and star Michael Landon, Little House on the Prairie tackled a wide range of social issues with a bold and unapologetic voice. Landon, described by Gilbert as a vocal activist, used the show as a platform to address issues such as racism, sexism, and violence. His commitment to advocating for marginalized communities and challenging bigotry and intolerance shone through in the stories the show told. One of the show's strengths lies in its ability to draw parallels between historical events and contemporary struggles. By presenting timeless themes through the prism of the past, Little House on the Prairie provided viewers with a deeper understanding of the challenges they faced in their own time. For example, storylines involving Civil War veterans grappling with addiction served as allegories for the experiences of Vietnam War veterans returning home with drug addictions, allowing audiences to engage with difficult subjects in a more digestible manner. The enduring appeal of Little House on the Prairie lies in its ability to blend history and nostalgia with timeless themes of resilience, optimism, and hope. As Gilbert observed in an interview with CBS, The show serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by early pioneers and the resilience they demonstrated in overcoming adversity. This message of perseverance resonated with viewers during the tumultuous 1970s, offering a sense of hope and optimism amidst social and political upheaval. And here, the most important thing that many people wonder is, why was Little House on the Prairie canceled? Little House on the Prairie embarked on a remarkable journey spanning 9 seasons, allowing viewers to immerse themselves in the trials and triumphs of the Ingalls family and the tight-knit community of Walnut Grove. However, all good things must eventually come to an end, and the beloved series was no exception. After 8 successful seasons, the departure of Michael Landon from his starring role marked a significant turning point for the show. Landon, who had been the driving force behind the series both on and off screen, transitioned to appearing only as a guest star, prompting a retooling of the show's dynamics. With Landon's reduced on-screen presence, the focus shifted to Melissa Gilbert's character, Laura Ingalls, who had now matured and married Almanzo Wilder. This shift in focus was reflected in the title change to Little House on the Prairie, A New Beginning, acknowledging the evolving narrative trajectory of the series. Despite the attempt to breathe new life into the show with this retooling, declining ratings ultimately led to its cancellation by NBC. The decision to end the series was undoubtedly a difficult one given its enduring popularity and cultural significance. However, the network's decision to cancel the show did not mark the end of Little House on the Prairie. Recognizing the importance of providing closure to dedicated fans, NBC granted Michael Landon the opportunity to create 3 TV movies to serve as a series finale. These movies served as a fitting conclusion to the saga of the Ingalls family and the residents of Walnut Grove, offering resolution to long-standing storylines and providing closure for viewers. Despite some scheduling challenges that led to the finale movie airing second to last, the explosive conclusion left no doubt in fans' minds about which episode represented the true ending of the series. For those who don't know, Nelly's curls are a wig. Nelly Olsen's iconic blonde ringlets are synonymous with her character's bratty and mischievous persona on Little House on the Prairie. However, what many fans may not realize is that Allison Arngrim, the actress who portrayed Nelly, did not actually have naturally curly hair. In fact, according to Arngrim's biography, her signature Little House hairstyle was achieved with the help of a wig. Arngrim's natural hair, while blonde like Nelly's, lacked the ability to hold the tight ringlet curls required for the character's distinctive look. As a result, the decision was made to utilize a wig for Arngrim's portrayal of Nelly. While this spared Arngrim from the time-consuming process of styling her hair for each scene, it came with its own set of challenges and discomforts. The process of affixing the wig firmly in place often required an intense approach from the hair and makeup crew. In scenes where Nelly would be engaged in physical activity or stunts, such as careening down a hill in a wheelchair, it was crucial to ensure that the wig remained securely attached. This sometimes resulted in the wig being pinned tightly to Arngrim's scalp, a process so rigorous that it occasionally drew blood. Despite the discomfort and occasional pain associated with wearing the wig, Arngrim remained dedicated to her portrayal of Nelly Olsen, embracing the character's larger-than-life personality with gusto. The sacrifices she made, including enduring the discomfort of the wig application process, underscored her commitment to bringing Nelly to life on screen. In a twist of irony, the intense process of securing Nelly's wig serves as a metaphor for the character herself, a symbol of the lengths she would go to in pursuit of perfection and the disregard for the well-being of others that often defined her personality. Not only that, Landon also dyed his hair. Michael Landon's impeccably lush mane in Little House on the Prairie was so striking that it could easily rival the best shampoo commercials of its time. In fact, Landon himself was acutely aware of the impact his hair had on his image, expressing a deep attachment to it reminiscent of the biblical figure Samson's famed locks. In a revealing interview with the Washington Post in 1983, Landon confessed, "I have something about hair. I was positive when I was a kid that God had given me a gift, the same as Samson had." For Landon, his hair symbolized more than just physical attractiveness. It represented a source of confidence and identity. This perception stemmed from his childhood, where he struggled with feelings of inadequacy due to his diminutive stature. However, he found solace and reassurance in his hair, viewing it as a special gift bestowed upon him. This belief was further reinforced by a traumatic college experience where a prank led to his head being forcibly shaved, leaving him feeling stripped of his sense of self. Despite his admiration for his hair, Landon faced the inevitable challenge of premature graying, which threatened to undermine his youthful appearance. To maintain his trademark image, he resorted to dyeing his hair, with Clairol ash brown becoming the go-to shade to preserve his youthful allure. However, the demands of outdoor filming presented an unexpected complication. Landon's hair was subjected to prolonged exposure to sunlight, causing the dye to undergo unforeseen alterations. As recounted by the nostalgia-centric website Do You Remember, the intense sun exposure led to an unexpected turn of events. Landon's hair began to take on a purple hue, much to the surprise of the production team. This unforeseen development resulted in a production delay as measures were taken to rectify the situation and restore Landon's hair to its natural shade. Despite the occasional challenges posed by his hair's evolving color, Landon's commitment to maintaining his iconic image remained unwavering. His hair not only became a defining feature of his persona, but also contributed to the enduring legacy of Little House on the Prairie, ensuring that even the smallest details of his appearance would be remembered and celebrated by fans for years to come. You may not know that Allison Arngrim auditioned for other Prairie roles before landing Nelly. Allison Arngrim's portrayal of Nelly Olson in Little House on the Prairie left an indelible mark on the series, elevating the character to iconic status as the quintessential spoiled and often delightfully mean-spirited antagonist. Arngrim's ability to bring Nelly to life with gleeful over-the-top flair, coupled with her talent for infusing the character with nuance and complexity as she matured, made her portrayal a standout feature of the show. Despite her undeniable talent for embodying Nelly, Arngrim's path to the role was not straightforward. Initially auditioning for the roles of Laura and Mary Ingalls, Arngrim found herself unsuccessful in securing either part. However, her memorable audition left a lasting impression on the producers, who recognized her potential for bringing Nelly's villainy to life. Recounting her audition experience to closer, Arngrim revealed that when she was called back to read for Nelly, she instantly connected with the character's wickedness, remarking, "I remember thinking how awful this girl was, but she just came naturally to me." Arngrim's audition for Nelly proved to be a comedic tour de force, reducing even the formidable Michael Landon to tears of laughter. Her ability to command the room with her portrayal of Nelly left an undeniable impact, prompting the network to swiftly offer her the role. Arngrim's rapid ascent to becoming the show's perfect antagonist was reflected in the immediate confirmation of her casting, with a wardrobe fitting scheduled less than 30 minutes after she left the studio. Throughout her tenure on Little House on the Prairie, Arngrim's portrayal of Nelly captivated audiences with its blend of humor, malice, and occasional vulnerability. Her dynamic performance breathed life into the character, allowing Nelly to evolve beyond a mere foil for the Ingalls family into a multifaceted and compelling presence on screen. Make sure you've never heard this until we reveal it. It was extremely hot during filming. Little House on the Prairie may have transported audiences to the serene landscapes of Minnesota, but behind the scenes, the reality was quite different. While the show's indoor scenes could be conveniently filmed on studio sound stages, capturing the authentic outdoor settings required venturing into Simi Valley, California. Despite its picturesque appearance, Simi Valley presented a formidable challenge: extreme heat. As Allison Arngrim, known for her portrayal of the iconic Nelly Olsen, revealed in an interview with From the Desk, the scorching temperatures of Simi Valley were a significant obstacle for the cast and crew of Little House. Filming often coincided with the summer vacations of the child actors, meaning they were subjected to the intense heat during some of the hottest days of the year. With temperatures soaring to a blistering 110 degrees Fahrenheit, the outdoor shoots became grueling endeavors. The oppressive heat was particularly taxing for the actors, who were clad in heavy, period-accurate costumes while performing under the unforgiving sun. Arngrim herself endured multiple instances of heat stroke, highlighting the physical toll of the demanding conditions. Even the crew members were not immune to the heat's effects, with reports of an assistant director collapsing under its strain, as noted by Outsider. Despite the discomfort and health risks, the dedicated cast and crew persisted in their efforts to bring the beloved series to life. Their resilience in overcoming the challenges of filming in such extreme conditions speaks to their commitment to authenticity and professionalism. As viewers watch the sunny outdoor scenes of Little House on the Prairie, they are reminded of the sacrifices made behind the scenes to capture the essence of pioneer life, evoking a sense of sympathy and admiration for those who endured the sweltering California heat to create television magic. Few or none of you know that Allison Arngrim's scream was real in that wheelchair scene. In her memoir, Allison Arngrim, the actress behind the infamous Nelly Olsen, humorously refers to the bunny episode from Season 3 of Little House on the Prairie as the infamous wheelchair episode. However, in this case, infamous is not a criticism, but rather a testament to the episode's enduring popularity and impact. Arngrim reveals that Bunny holds a special place in the hearts of fans across the globe, earning the title of favorite episode not only in the United States, but also in countries as diverse as France, Argentina, Bangladesh, Japan, and the Middle East. The episode's appeal lies in its portrayal of Nelly Olsen's comeuppance, a moment fans eagerly anticipated. In Bunny, Nelly feigns paralysis after a fall from a horse, exploiting the sympathy of those around her to enjoy special treatment. However, her deception is uncovered by Laura, who devises a clever plan to expose Nelly's ruse. In a memorable scene, Laura sends Nelly careening down a hill in her wheelchair, revealing to everyone that she can walk perfectly well. While audiences relish the comedic justice served to Nelly, filming the episode was a nerve-wracking experience for Arngrim. Despite the presence of a professional stuntwoman for the more daring scenes, Arngrim herself was required to participate in the close-up shots, including the harrowing descent down the hill. To add to the challenge, Arngrim was nursing a broken arm at the time, intensifying her fear and discomfort. As she recalls in a 2021 cast reunion for Stars in the House, the experience was so terrifying that she screamed her brains out as she hurtled down the slope. Despite the initial trepidation and physical strain, Arngrim now considers Bunny to be her favorite episode, showcasing the enduring power of the series to captivate both audiences and cast members alike. Through its blend of humor, drama, and memorable moments, Bunny continues to be celebrated as a quintessential installment of Little House on the Prairie, resonating with viewers around the world. What do you think about the little revealed scenes in Little House on the Prairie? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.